Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number 1 versus number 2. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there when grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Remember, the last time they played, Texas squeaked out a close one. That was a painful one one for the Sooner Nation.
You know, Chris, to me, Texas and OU is one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth. And remember when Bob Stoops first got to Oklahoma, he seemed to have the upper hand. And then Vince Young in that 2005 magical season for Texas ended up changing that forever. Now it's gone back and forth ever since.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it. The offense sets up from the 38. The offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D. Second down now after the sack. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Again, he
he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
How about that? You get all these yards on the ground, and yet you're still short of the first down marker. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Obviously, I think they called this play just to keep it safe, avoid the interception, set up for a punt. So mission accomplished there. But what a bummer that you get a big chunk of yards like that, and still, nope.
Looking for a deep completion. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's 2nd down after that completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, we're tied 0-0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And the coach leads the offense on the field. They're going for it at 4th and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push. But he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry that could have played since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. DB's backing off from the line now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is hot for a big gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Breaking tackles. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Catch made over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the
cannon. But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. He's found some room at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Running with purpose.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Hawkins. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 14, Oklahoma 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Let's it go.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. takes this from inside the 5. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Bro, they gotta give me something. They was giving you everything, bro. Huh? No, for sure. But they letting Colin they letting Colin go a little too crazy. You know we know him, so you know we don't know that. Oh, good shit, good shit. I thought that was a pick. Did you know they be like letting Colin? Man, you know our game's gonna go down to the last person who got the ball.
Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field.
How many times we just played? What year is it? Like 4 or 5?
And the return man decides to signal for their...
We didn't play 8 times, bro. Probably you blew me out once. I blew you out once. All them other games was 1 possession for sure. For sure, like.
The Longhorns offense takes the field.
Yeah, that is. I needed that bitch though, for sure.
Wicking moved right down the field for a touchdown. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play
Ooh,
fake, looking to
that's a
throw
good
on
play.
first down.
Oh, he open. You didn't even throw it. You scared. You scared. That nigga was open. Oh shit, he see this nigga. God damn, don't leave a nigga that open, please.
You're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Ooh, I knew that one.
They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield.
It's a good.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers.
I hate you got all them fucking fast ass running backs. God damn.
Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This
Man,
offense
but
is
that
really
like
clicking.
fuck the receivers. I don't really.
Throw the ball.
What the fuck is he backing up so fucking far? What the fuck is he doing?
Solid gain on the play.
It'd be like I'm worried about the receivers, but I ain't too much worried about the receivers. It'd be the shit with the running back. That should be, you feel me?
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make.
What is this? Oh, this is a stretch to the right. Stretch to the right. Stretch to the right. Stretch to the right.
Play action here on 1st down.
Throw it. Oh,
That's just
I caught the play out, didn't I?
Don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Nigga, you was about to stretch this shit.
2nd down after that previous play.
That bitch coming. Tillman want that bitch. He hot. He want that bitch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Yeah, that's me.
This one deep to the left side.
Bro, I need that, bro. I think it not.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense.
It is not giving me one of them. I need one of them. Bleed the so I can bleed the clock.
Separated from the receiver with the contact.
Ooh, don't let him get 10. 10 might kick the field goal.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Thank you. God damn.
Well, the defense picks the right
Ooh,
time
we
to
going
get
for
after
it.
this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. A offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Whew, shit. Good look. Good look. Good.
Oh, so close to
Oh, you're supposed to lob that bitch over.
Only down to possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Block, break that, break that.
Well down, but the Dane moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
To throw, it's Hawkins. And here comes a deep shot.
Oh, man.
Complete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to catch this nigga sleeping. This nigga overthrew it. Oh, bro. What? Let me see. Let me give me that look again. What?
That second down play here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot.
They just hold me right there, cuz. Did they or did they not?
The lead. Face it. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work the magic.
That's my only problem, bro. Like, I relied on this nigga at quarterback. He just like a... Ooh, they blitzing. Yeah, they might be coming. He not no pocket passer like I need. He can run this shit, but I do need a nigga that could really dot that bitch. I don't really care too much about running with this.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, oh, we gotta go for that.
To throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He broke him off. I should have put him on the wide side.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field,
He
trying to
pressed.
stretch the lead.
Oh yeah, come on. You know.
Crucial play here. They go to the air.
Oh!
Intercepted, a crushing play. He's got some open.
What the fuck? That's crazy. That's tough. That's tough.
That's exactly what they needed to do here. By
What?
interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback,
That's
and now
crazy.
they have a chance to possibly win this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kurt. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity.
Oh, come on with that weird shit, bro.
Get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Bro, they gave you that bitch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Oh, he's going every.
Throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a
this strap. This for sure the strap.
But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Oh, no. Bro, he got that on.
Brings up 3rd down.
He did not get that off.
Really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Good shit. Good shit.
Right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
The quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
I get kicked off the line.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout.
Thank you. Good shit.
Right near the goal line. Look out. He's got some space.
Good shit.
Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know you weren't throwing outside. Your quarterback like mine. Them niggas ain't throwing no out route.
Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That's the first. I ain't gonna lie. That's the first time probably that shit benefited me. That bitch normally knock a nigga off that I need. Yeah, you know where we gotta be at. You know how this shit go.
Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Oh yeah, pick that up.
Here and the ball is knocked loose.
Yeah, we check it.
It's trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all.
Yeah, they hold good then. I'll give you that. Not all the way, but I'll give you that. That move. No, listen.
Kickoff team has come on the field.
Yeah, for sure. That was for sure. For sure.
Just outside the goal line.
Ooh. But that motherfucking D tackle just jumped my motherfucking raw. I know he didn't play 8 times, so nigga know my plays and shit, but god damn. That was crazy.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Yeah, I think that's the momentum shit.
Loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
No, you know it's the when you get the momentum shit.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they
Good shit,
what is the final play of the game. Let's be honest, all wins.
Damn, nigga scored no points to the 4th quarter is crazy.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.